2 weeks ago I received my new GAEP loader. I was in the market for a new loader for my 16 gauge, and I wanted something that I can do both a rolled crimp and a folded crimp. And in my research that kind of led me to GAEP. Now, I've never seen a GAEP loader before. I don't know anybody that has one. I went to their website and started looking around, and I had a lot of questions. So I emailed them, and we emailed back and forth, I don't know, 4 times probably, to get everything set up the way I wanted to. They were more than helpful. I can't express my thanks to them for the help they were on getting this up. And they made it so easy to order. When I was ready to order, I got an email from them with a link to their website with my order already filled out. All I had to do is tell them, okay, go ahead, and it was ready to go. So their service is second to none, I can tell you that. I'm really pleased with it. So anyway, what we got here is a 16 gauge loader, and this is a 5-station setup with the powder and shot dispensers. And let's load a shell. First we're going to put the powder in, and then a wad in. Now this wad guide was extra. That was one of the extra things I ordered, and it works great. And then we're going to put the shot in. And these are light loads for skeet and sporting clays. I use vintage side-by-side shotguns when I'm shooting skeet and sporting clays. And so I want a load that is low pressure. Well, in order to get low pressure, you're going to have less powder, and I'm using 8-shot, so that takes up less room than 5s or 6s. So the wad column isn't quite tall enough. So I'm going to use an over the shot card wad in there. And there's different companies have studied and tested this. The over the shot wad does not increase your pressure, doesn't affect it at all, doesn't affect velocity, and doesn't affect your pattern. And this ends up giving me a very good crimp. Now we'll go to the first station. That's a starter crimp, and they call it an engraver. And this one is a rotating head, so I can use a fired hull in there, and it lines itself up. You can also use a new shell in there that's not crimped, and it works fine. You don't have to take the rotating head off. Then we go to the cornetoria, they call it, and I'm not sure on these pronunciations, but that actually closes that crimp up a little bit more. And then we go to the repository, and again, I'm not sure on this pronunciation, but what this does, this gives a little edge. Can you see it? Okay, a little edge all the way around here, but you see the crimp is still up too high. So then we go to the next station, which actually is going to flatten that crimp down a little bit. And then we're going to go to the finish. And we want to put a little oil on it. It comes with an oiler. And this is going to finish the crimp. And you can see we have a perfect crimp on that. Now this finish crimp comes in 4 different sizes. Depends on the powder that you're using, whether it's slow burning or fast burning. You have to match your final crimp to the powder you're using, and also the shot load. This one here is a number 1. It's for 7/8 and 1 ounce shot with fast burning powder. So that's what I got for my shells here. Now This is also set up to do a rolled crimp. This finished crimp comes off and a roll crimper goes on there. And I did some roll crimps here, and they look great. Now, this shell was a once fired shell, and it was a star crimp. And everybody told me that if you take a star crimp shell and try to roll crimp it, it's not going to turn out perfect. These turned out absolutely perfect. So I am absolutely pleased to death with this. It is a fantastic machine. It's well built, very heavy. I've got everything here thanks to GAEP, thanks to their help on getting everything here that I needed set up to do what I wanted to do. And one thing I was kind of worried about was their shipping. And they said, don't worry about it, it's fast shipping. Well, I couldn't hardly believe how fast it was. I ordered it on a Monday, so they didn't get the order till Tuesday. That following Monday, it was delivered to my door. So it's fantastic. Fantastic machine, fantastic service. If you're in a market for a new loader, check GAEP out. You won't be disappointed.